Good morning,
How about
gentlemen.
now, Tony? You got me?
Good.
Morning.
Uh, wow. First of all, congratulations on 20 seasons of Deadliest Catch. Uh, Captain Hansen, why do people keep coming back to the show?
It was supposed to be a documentary about commercial fishing, and now it's turned into like this family program of sorts. I mean, it's generational. It's multi-generational, and I think people come back to live vicariously through us. I think, like I've said before, I think the work ethic can be inspiring. I think our lifestyles, crazy as they may seem, can be inspiring at times. And I think that's why people come back. It blows my mind, and I'm flabbergasted every time I think about it myself, because I wouldn't want to do anything else. I don't know anything else, and the fact that people kind of dig it is pretty flattering.
Captain Anderson, same question. Why do people get so involved in Deadliest Catch?
The weather. So each season it's new for us. And each time we go out, we're fearful and we have to have respect for the sea. And a lot of it, like Sig said, is our families are involved. It's a very turbulent lifestyle. So when you add a camera, it's not just hard for us, it's hard for our women at home or our men at home, for some of us who are women. Like me, I've had my kids born on the show. I've, I've won a lot of things. I've made a lot of money. I've lost a lot of money on the show, and I think that all of that combined with there's 42 cast members roughly, or fishermen or fisherwomen. So you have 42 stories that are, all of them dramatic just by the nature of the lifestyle. And I think that's why they keep coming back, is because you live this life that you otherwise wouldn't get to on land.
Sig, is there a lot of pressure to keep the show, showing sustainable fishing?
Well, oh, as far as the reality of the fishing itself, I mean, I think what we do obviously has helped our industry. We've exploited our industry, which you can't buy this kind of advertising. Let's be honest here, which is one of the main reasons I wanted to do it in the first place, why I agreed. And we didn't realize that we were going to get 10 years or 20. But as far as showing the fishery, I think that's our responsibility to show it in a professional manner. And so it's all about sustainability. Always has been. Well, I take that back. It always hasn't been about sustainability. Back in the day, let's call it, I won't be specific, we used to take 50% of the crab off the grounds. These days, we take roughly 15% of the mature males off the grounds. And so we are trying to be more and more sustainable and responsible. But, Mother Nature has a way of flipping things on her head anyway. So you can't control it. That's what we've learned over decades of doing this. You can't control Mother Nature, period.
Period. And Jake, I mean, that all affects the bottom line, doesn't it?
Yeah. So for me, as a person from the younger generation coming up right now, it's not a good time for me because the stocks are just down. But that's just the way they are. The people that can survive right now are going to thrive in the next 5 years. So for me, being at somewhat of a lull, we lost king crab for 2 years and now we're getting it back. I just have to survive in order to thrive. But again, about sustainability, one thing the show has done is, before the show, Americans weren't buying the crab, they were buying foreign crab. And one thing I'm most proud of the show is that it's gotten the Americans to buy their own product, because our product is the best. It's the most highly regulated. It's like Sig was saying, we manage it very well. We spend a lot of money managing these seafood products in Alaska. So I'm very proud of what the show has done and bringing awareness to that we need to start buying our own crab, because it's the best. That's why the foreigners want it.
Yeah, Sig, I mean, every episode you guys go out and risk your lives. I mean, we don't know what the weather's going to be like. We don't know what is out there on the ocean. What is season 20 going to bring us?
I mean, we had El Nino to deal with during season 20, so that wasn't a lot of fun. I think everybody's feeling it in one way or another. You know, just turn on the damn news and you can figure that one out.
Yeah.
And it was no different for us in the winter. So you've got, you know, basically bigger waves and you know, bigger weather and wind, and you just throw that in the mix. It doesn't surprise me. It's the story of my life, man. I feel like you know, oh, it's a new season. Let's get smacked in the face now, because you don't know where it's coming from. If it's not one thing, it's another. And I can say this. As of 1978, my first year. You might as well just take it in the chin, because it's always going to be something coming at you. No matter what, doesn't matter what. I give up. Fine, hit me again, you know, and we've just got to deal with it.
That's not only true in fishing, it's true in life.
Well, welcome to life, man.
Jake, what do you think people are going to take away from watching season 20?
Oh, well, like Sig said, you had El Nino, but you also had the Derby style fishery coming back. So a lot of the times these boats will go in and anchor up when the weather gets bad. Well, we didn't have that option this season. So what makes season 20 different than the other seasons is that I know for myself, I fished every storm, where I would have went and anchored a lot of times. I didn't. And you're going to see some things that happen, some things that happen to me that I haven't dealt with before as a captain, you know, as far as waves. So I don't want to tell you too much, but yeah, it was not good. Season 20 was not good for anybody as far as weather.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting season. Sig, final question. Do you enjoy wearing the hat of a producer and consultant?
Well, I mean, as far as that hat goes, you know, that kind of morphed itself into that position, because in the, you know, 20 years ago, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
2 decades ago, yeah, it's crazy. You know, we were basically really working with these producers to help them not create, but put together a better program, so they had a better understanding of how the fisheries worked. And so that's kind of how I ended up helping them produce, you know what I mean? And so as far as production, when you look at it now, I think that what the guys shoot and what they catch on film is amazing. You feel like you're in the ocean, in the weather, with all the new equipment they have. So for me, it's been a learning process, and I can't believe how it's changed from, you know, 2 decades ago to what they have now. The equipment, the people are better, everything's better, and it's just like a clockwork. So it's really neat to see that side of it.
Yeah, you know, guys, thank you so much for your time this morning. Deadliest catch on Discovery. Just take care, and I hope I'll see you on season 21.